This right here is the North American Shared Power Grid, which I think is pretty interesting. You see, by having our power grid connected to each other, we're able to buy and sell power across state lines and including across governmental lines between the United States and Canada. So that way, if there's a shortfall in any one location, that can then be sold or bought by the other place. Now, from what I understand, this is actually something that helps keep prices relatively low because if the power companies in California can't get power for cheaper in California, they'll buy it from elsewhere. And that applies to every other state. Now, you can actually have issues like the Texas power grid a few years ago when they had those crazy storms and it knocked out a bunch of power. But that's fairly rare, as we notice, because we never have power outages, really. We do, that's kind of a big deal. Something I think that is kind of interesting is how some of the are connected to power grids that they're not actually touching. Like, I don't know what town that is, Oklahoma City or something, I'm not sure. This little tiny one right here, where it's part of the purple power grid, but it's within the blue. Same with this one right here. Or these different little regions right here, which aren't touching this one. So I'm not really sure how that works. I mean, I'm guessing that there's probably some underwater cables or something like that would bring that electricity, or they're just not actually connected to each other, but they're just governed by that agency or that council. I don't know, but it's pretty interesting.